Okay, welcome to how to write a EDM Dance Forever track. This is going to be fun. This is going to be these are really easy to do, and they're really creative because you can really kind of I use a lot of presets and everything here, get all this inspiration and kind of just keep building from there and find things that work. And it's all about it. What ends up happening is you're using a lot of other presets and a lot of other ideas, which is great because we have so many ideas. And if you're like me, I've just done so many of my own ideas. And so it's so great to just grab these other fresh ideas and you're off and running in a totally different direction you wouldn't have gone. So these are going to be really cool. Yeah, I guess let's just dive right in and I'll give you some of the pointers here on what we're looking for. So let's go ahead and make sure I got my screen here going. Okay, so um, all right, so over here we have this is kind of like some of the guidelines for the album that we're going to do if you're part of my masterclass group. So we're going to have you're going to have kicks, you're going to have claps, you're going to have snares, you're going to have moving bass lines, melodic runs, bows, rises, drops, and the tempo is going to the big thing is the tempos need to be between 130 and 145. This is a great dance. This really kind of gives it that dance feel when you're around there. And as you're writing it, think about some of the keywords would be electro, house, confident, energetic, epic, exciting, exhilarating. So you're going to have those kind of ideas as you're doing it. And one of the scenes that I kind of think about when I do this is kind of like a club. Club should be in there, but it's kind of like a club dance scene where it's just all happening. It's like it's really kind of maybe even underground electro euro kind of thing. But um, so before we get going, as in the session here that you can see I've already got opened up, you can go over and have a look at these. This is an album that I'm kind of modeling these songs off. I can't play it because it'll probably trigger this as a copyright. So I'm not going to play them, but go ahead to APM Music and just search. These are some of the search terms I just pulled up. You could even try the actual full title, like Burning Inside. See if it comes up and look for that album. It's by a publisher called Hard. They're not accepting submissions at the moment unless you're Canadian. They're only signing Canadian artists at the moment. But this is a great company. It looks well. I don't know, so I'm just saying it's. I don't know anything about the company, so I just looked on their website earlier, and it's like it's pretty cool. But they're only accepting Canadian artists, so I don't know if they're getting placements. But I like this album. So you can have a listen to a lot of these tracks here on this album here, and if you model it off those or use those as kind of your some of your guidelines, as long as it falls in the line, falls in as long as it goes along with the tempo of 130, 145, and just keeping it bouncy, not bouncy, more dancey, more kind of even leaning on the techno side of things. I might even put that in. Oh, techno side of things, but let's go ahead and dive in. So here I got my session ready to go. I usually start with drums. So let's find some drums. Now I have Candy up here, which is it's by UJam. It's a great company. I've been using this for a while. I like these drums. They're let's see if we can find a groove. Let's kind of shuffle it up a little bit or try and change some of the kits here. Let's go to gloss. So let's just go watermelon. I want something just a little bit more. If you ever listen to that, it's a little tight. It's a little it's a smaller sound. It's a little tighter sound. And it could also be the intro. Let's have a look in the chorus. Yeah, I don't want that little extra percussion in there. Let's go to the next one. That's pretty cool. No, a bit too big or too much going on. I like that. I like that a lot. So I'm actually going to drag this MIDI in here so I can actually remove one of those elements. Now, never start your sessions at 0. Always start it at the second measure, because then you got room to play here if you need to do anything, or because you never really play a track right from the beginning there. It might be just like one measure, or not one measure, 1/16 before if you're playing the song. So you got to have that available. So I do hear a little percussion thing in this. I only want that in the chorus. So what I'm actually going to do, just for ease, I'm actually going to copy this down here, and then we'll have 2 of these. And this one's going to be the chorus, the full one. So we'll just probably 4 of those for a chorus. Let's bring it over here somewhere. Now the first part of the song, I don't want that. I want to get rid of it. So let's go in and edit some of these parts. That's fine. That's the one I don't want, so I'm going to get rid of that. That's great. Oh, I was hearing the other one. Actually, I want to get rid of that. So that's all I want. I want that for maybe the first 8 parts, 8 measures. Are these 2 measures? Let's see. These are 2 measures. This is 2, 4, 6. Hang on. Yeah, 2, 4, 6, 8. So that's 8 measures. I'm just going to glue them together. 8 measures. We'll probably do another 8 measures of that and add some other stuff. Then we'll do. Actually, that's where maybe that one will come in. Then we'll do 8 measures altogether. Then we'll do 8 measures of a down chorus. I'm just going to move it down, so just so I can kind of see a little bit mapped out a little bit more there. Then we go back to the full one. And what timing are we here? That's right around 1:30 right there. Good, and the tempo here is 1:30. So I'm just going to do, I've already done another track at 1:30, so I'm actually going to do this 1:32. So now we're right about 1:30 there at the timeline. Let's go ahead and add one more. It's a little bit fast, so I think that'll be fine for this song. Meaning that there's a lot of stuff going on, being a faster tempo. So I think it'll be okay to do another little change here or something. All right, so let's have a listen now. We're gonna have to get rid of that cymbal every time it comes in. Actually, I don't even like. I want that to be a bit more controlled, meaning I'll put in my cymbals later. So I'm just gonna. I can see them all here. I'm gonna drop them all down here. I just copied them over because I don't want those rides in there. And then now what I'm going to do is this middle section here, this B section, it's a smaller B section. I might make it longer, we'll see how we go, but I'm actually going to put a filter on it, and it should actually already have a filter from a template from my old system, from my old session, or another session that had it. EDM Dance Forever number 2. I already saved the template, and I have a filter on this. It's got a lot of, it's got all the lows taken out and all the highs taken out, and so it's going to sound like this during that the B section. And I don't think I want that one. I want this one. Cool. All right, cool. So now we've got just a rough drum outline. Now we'll come back again and we'll edit those drums and make sure we've got some nice fills or anything we need. What do you want to add just to give it a little bit of color so it's not so looped. Just so we take the time. So I want to add a clap here. We already have a clap. I want to add another clap. So I'm going to go up to here to splice. Oh, I already had clap. See what comes up. Looking for something a bit different. Since I have a clap in there, I want to have something that might kind of be a little bit different. Just something that sticks out. That's, wow, that's different, you know. That could be cool. It's a faster song, so the tail might be way too long, but I might come back to that. I did like that one. I'm just going to grab that one. Might grab that long one as well. So I'm just going to bring that in here to the clap. Did that work? That didn't work. I think I have to drag it in here. There, I'm going to grab that long one as well. Go and purchase it and drag it into the session. Alright, so let's close that for now. We should have two claps in there. Let's bring them up to... Oh, it did include it there. I just wanted to make sure they're on the claps, which already has the sends and everything ready. So I might put the big long tail on this one. It's probably too long there. Let's see. That's right. Oh, and then we'll do. That's right. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, that's just giving a little extra something a little different. And I think what I'm going to do is every 4 measures. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to do a double clap. Da da, like that. Da da. I wonder if that will sound good with that as well. I like that. That's cool. So let's just see if we can see if this works. It actually, I think I need a clap on this one as well, because I think that tail might be just a long tail. And let's bring it out to the actual. Yeah, maybe I won't do it every time. Alright, so we just loop it all. I'll go through and I'm going to cut out different parts that I don't want or just change it up. But right now it's just looped all the way through, which is EDM is all about those loops. So that's totally normal to have that loop through. And then later on we'll cut out different sections. Be like, hey, we're not going to have that there. It's going to cut out, like especially in this B section, that's probably going to be these claps will be too much. So if I just delete them, actually, except for maybe that double, let's see, so it'll be like. Yeah, that's great. That's what we want. Okay, cool. Now let's go ahead and find a melody thing. Now what I like to do is an arpeggiated thing. Um, look at the presets they have available. Now I'm using a company called Nexus. It's a great company for it's a great plugin or virtual instrument for EDM stuff. It's really, really cool. And all these ones here, it comes with a handful, but all the ones that you see, all these extra ones, I've just bought them over the years. They always have sales, and actually they don't go on sale that much. Like they might have a sale when it first comes out at $60, and they have a sale and it's like $50. So it's not a big deal, but they always have great sound, great presets ready to go. So let's do an EDM one here. What sounds do we have here? I love that already. That is so cool. Nope. That is cool for a sub. Let's see what that. I know that's more of a bass line, but let's see if it works, and then I might even replace that for bass. It might have too much in it though. It might have. It's got a bunch of stuff in it, like kicks and stuff. So it might be too much. Let's go back to that. Let's see if we can come up with something with that. Let's find a chord progression. Let's just go to these pads here. There's another plugin I'm using called Omnisphere by Spectrasonics. Sorry. This is great. I've had this for a while. This is a huge engine. This can do a whole lot. There is just so much. I only probably know. It's like a DAW. There is tons and tons of stuff you can do here. Tons of presets, tons of tweaking, and you can change all these parameters. Gosh, it's effects, arpeggiators, a ton of things. So let's just see the pad. Oh. The reason I'm going to a pad is because I want to find a chord progression that I like that sounds like maybe a minor chord progression. I like that. So I'm just doing an A minor, C, to an E minor, and then to an F. And I might hang on the E minor later on in the song somewhere to kind of just before I go to that part. But I like that chord progression. So let's go back over here so we can find like a. It might be too much, that arpeggio. Let's see what that sounds like. Maybe a little too harsh, but let's just put it in there. Turn it down a bit, and then we'll go to a different sound. So I just add a little extra bit there. So let's go ahead and quantize that. Double check it. I don't mind that. That's a good start. We can come back and change things as we don't like them or want to edit. Actually, I like that, how I did that. Da, 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 da. I'm actually going to copy that over. I'll just make it a little bit longer. Done, done. That's cool. All right, so I'm happy with that. Go ahead and trim that. That's going to be our main loop. Of course, we're going to change it and move it around. I do want a moving part in there, so I'm just gonna go here and hold down those chords just for like one measure each. Alright, now I know that wasn't one measure, that was two. And I don't like that sound, but I just want to get the chords down. Because I can hear an idea where an arpeggiated thing is doing something here. I should just bring it out then. This is just the plain simple chords that I'm going to put in a arpeggiator of some sort. So let's just go with that. I want some sort of pad sound. Let's just go to the EDM folder I've got here and just see what comes up as a plug. So whatever sound I'm picking here, I know I've already got a harsh sound going, like those stabs. So I want something that is a bit softer, and it's going to be, that's what I'm going to use as like an arpeggiator, do some sort of arpeggio thing. That could be cool. So let's go over to an arpeggiator. kind of like that as the bass, so I actually might move that up to the bass there, or maybe even change the sounds. Maybe I could. Let me see. I just change the space, so I delete this. See if I can drop in an octave, see if that does anything. Makes it even bassier. So that's actually it's a big pluck, so it's actually not a bass. So I'm just going to take off some delay and reverb and make it more of a bass thing, and then probably double it with another bass sound. Yeah, I like that a lot. Let's copy that. And maybe I'll get rid of these top notes. And just make it some sort of more bassier sound. I don't know if I can remember what. Gosh, I like that sound, but there's a little too much noise in it, and so I'm not going to go try and dive in to change it. I just want to find a quick sound. I like that lowness. Solid and deep it's going to be. Maybe it's too low. No. Okay, so what I'm going to do here is I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to add my API a compressor, and I'm going to sidechain a kick, and I'll just show you how I do that. I have a let's just do it with oops. So I'm just going to do this is just a side chain. We're just doing a kick, 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 kick on every quarter beat. It's great. So just group them together. So this is going to be a side chain, so I'm going to send it now to, I'm just going to call it side chain, and I can get rid of this track. Side chain, and we have to send it to Where was it again? Is this main group? What did we pick? Oh, yeah, it's the main groove bass. So Nexus bass. Color it red, that's what color I do my bass. Okay, so we should have a compressor there, so let's go up there and send it. Oops. There's my Nexus bass down the bottom. It's obviously not even working yet, it's not even triggering, but let's get it triggering. So side chain, there it is. It's too much. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that bass, but let's see if we can find another sound for now. I don't like that one, solid and deep. It ain't working for me. So let's see what else we got here. We do have electro house leads packet. We have some bass. See if that works better. Nope, that doesn't work either. I'm just looking for a low, just a low frequency. I don't need much color in it. Might be too much sawtooth. I think I'll take out the attack. There's a little too much attack on the doom on the first part. what we want. All right, so let's just copy those over. Now during this part, we're going to drop out the bass. I can color both those. Those are basses. Lots of S's, so I don't have to. So I know those are bass, color them both red. Now let's do a riser. Actually, let's do these pads in this down section, in the B section. All right, so I added something accidentally. I added too much something. That's what I want. All right, found it. All right, so I'm just doing the same beat, oh, so the same chords. I might change it. Let's see. I'll play it from here and then I'll change it. Cool. Okay, something just different. Cool. Okay, that's cool with that pad coming in. We also need that to listen to the sidechain. I'm just going to double this because it looks like I'm going to do a side chain 2. I guess I can't. I'd have to figure out how to get the same side chain to send it to a few different ones, and can't be bothered trying to figure that out now. So let's just keep moving on. I'm just going to copy and paste or just duplicate that side chain, and then one's going to be doing the bass. So let's do the bass on this one, and the other one will do the pads. So let's double check that. Alright, little trick here. I am going to just duplicate that down, and I'm going to reverse it. And that should actually be dent. Should stop there. And that's way too loud. It's good, still a little too loud. And I want it to ramp up on that last bit. Alright, now there is a little bit of something's happening here. It needs to probably move over right here. Alright, cool. So we don't have a melody yet. I actually have stabs, and that's kind of mixed things up a little. That's alright. So let's do a melody now. We're going to find some sort of thing that's we can kind of add, or it's the main kind of little signature thing. So let's have a listen what we got here. Do an arpeggio. You know what? I think I'm going to. I think I'm just going to use the Nexus again. Actually, no. Let's use Serum. Replace. Now I do have a few splice presets you can get. You can use your credits for presets. If you have a few that I like here. Oops. So I like that other one. Let's put an arpeggiator on that. Now, what do we have here for arpeggiation? Go to attack, rate, grid, envelope. If we can, it should have something. I haven't played with this before. It's got to be here somewhere. Okay, so I'm playing around here just trying to figure out if there's an arpeggiator. If I can add one. Doesn't look like it. Not that I'm seeing. There should be. There's got to be. But do I want to spend the time to find it? Alright, well I liked some of that sounds, but let's just save that and we'll go to top melody 2. So that's fine. I think this is Omnisphere. Oh no. So let's just do this because we know it. Doing a bit of glitch there. Alright, so I wanna do like a bell, a mallet thing, maybe a bell. It's pretty cool. Makes it a little bit more tropical. Maybe that'd be nice. Might be a little bit too nice. Let's see what it sounds like. A little too nice. Sounds like an ice cream truck. What else we got? Let's go back to that sound. Yeah, maybe not the bells. Let's go with the lead. Let's go back to EDM. No. Let's try that with an arpeggiated. Yeah, maybe something like that. That's what we're looking for. It might be conflicting with the bass. Might be a bit too much conflicting with the bass, too much rhythm. Maybe. Let's see. No. So I'm just going to put it down, just the chords, and then I'll play with the sound. Yeah, it's not going to work like that. Alright, that is not going to work. So let's try and keep looking for something. I think I do like that. It's a bit more busy, but it'll start off without it. Alright, we do need some cymbals. So let's go back to Splice and see if we can get a reverse cymbal. Or just a cymbal. Cymbal swell. See what comes up there. We'll do it in hip hop. We don't really want EDM sounds. Oh, I think I did the wrong one. So it's, yeah, we don't want jazz. We don't want acoustic. We don't want to swell, just cymbal. No live sounds. Maybe I'll just go to genre, just hip hop, techno, house, trap. That's cool. Grab that one. Drag it into the session, and then I also want this other one. That's good. Alright, done with that. Alright, see how they go now. See how they work. We want a cymbal here. put them up with the drums. I'm going to send them to the drums bus. It's pretty cool. It's okay. We'll see. Let's send a little bit of reverb. That's cool. That was a really long one. I like that long one. Let's go back to, there was a super long one. Let's get rid of just add more. Now, I guess these are all got the same. Let's grab that one. Let's go to the drums. Pull the volume down, put a little reverb on it. Might need any. Alright, just make sure it's lined up to the peak. Somewhere around there, I think. That's good. I like to put it on the grid. And then I can move it anywhere. Use it a couple times. And that actually should stop before that clap. Good, and it should happen here as well. All right, I think a bell. Oh, we need a riser in here as well. So in the B section, we're going to have some sort of riser. So let's see what we come up with. Risers on all. Cool, that's good. I like that. So what I like to do with risers is I record them down. I record them down in MIDI, and then I'll show you in a second. Alright, so that was maybe 4 measures, I think. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're happy with that. We just convert that. I can drag that down in Studio One to this audio track, and then I have this set up. So that was actually only a half. So we can go about here. So Great, and then I can go back and change this. I could do another, I think I'll do another riser. And what will this be? Let's see what else we got. What else? So what happens on that one? Might be too much stuff in there, but let's have a listen. That's a long one. Alright, so we just drag that down. That actually worked out perfect. It must have been 8. Oh. Cancel that. I'm probably going to make sure I'm on the grid. Otherwise that might be off time. Alright, now let's drag it down. Now it should stop here somewhere. Yep, there we go. Yeah, and I might do a clap on that second one. So I'm actually doing my own. Just going to loop this section. Might sound a bit funny with it's the same clap. So when this cuts out and there's a clap clap, one thing I will do actually, I will just drag this down here, create a whole new thing, and I will actually put a filter on that. So we just want to bring those down. And we'll just use the same filter that's here. Yeah, so I might yeah, that's good. That's good. And let's just get that last note. Something like that. So let's do this. I like this riser, it's a little softer. Something like that. Now, we have all the elements. We've been going for about an hour. We have all the elements I think we need. There might be a few little extra things, but I'm actually going to take a break, rest my ears, and then I'll come back and edit this and get it a little closer. And then we'll mix it down, and it's a fun little track here. So, um, so awesome, guys. I will see you guys in the next one, which will be editing and kind of just finishing off. And then the third one will be the live sessions. So we get to hang out and we'll mix this thing and get it in and out, buttoned up, ready to send off to the publisher. And or in this case, it's going to go on our album. And awesome. We'll see you in the next one.